How's it going, people? For today's video, we're going to check out everything new that came with today's update, and towards the end of the video, we're going to try out the new LEGO Expeditions mode. But before we try it out, there are a few things I wanted to go over first. We did get a new music pass with today's update, and that's what we're currently looking at. Unfortunately, I can't play the jam tracks because YouTube will demonetize me if I let them play, even for a couple of seconds. But I do want to show everything else that's in the music pass. Anyways, Bruno Mars is the skin that came with this music pass, and this is everything that came with it. There's also a new Blitz Royale mode, and it says here, drop in with 31 other players and claim a win within 5 minutes. Quick gameplay, short timeline. Blitz Royale updates every week until it leaves on July 15th. To sum things up, it's an 8v8v8v8 mode that lasts for about 5 minutes or less. You can either play in solo or in squads. Every week, Blitz Royale will feature a new theme to keep things fresh. Keep an eye out for Avatar Bending Scrolls the week of June 24th, Bad Bosses Week starting July 1st, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Melee Mayhem starting July 8th. And when you earn 15 account levels in Fortnite, not just Blitz levels, or be in the top 10 players in 20 different Blitz matches, you'll unlock the Blitz Night outfit. And that also goes away in 4 weeks, so you'll have until then to get it. Looks like 50v50 is going to be returning with today's update. There's also some new LEGO variants with today's update. There's also a bunch of new skins, but I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time going over these. Oh, we got another thick one. But yeah, I don't want to waste too much time going over these. Just want to show it. Oh, another thick one. Just want to show what they look like. There was also some leaks in regards to Squid Games. Here's what all of the Squid Games skins look like. Get the guards worker, the guards manager, the guards soldier. We also got different contestants, as well as the game's manager. Here's what a couple of the skins look like up close. And yeah, that's everything I could find when it comes to Squid Games. Now, before we load into LEGO Fortnite Expeditions, I do want to briefly go over the patch notes, and I'll leave a link to these patch notes in the description if you want to go check them out. First, we're going to start off with the Expeditions. It says a new mode is available within LEGO Fortnite called LEGO Fortnite Expeditions. This is a new PvE experience where you and up to 3 other players can dive into challenging missions. How to access it. You don't have to back out of Odyssey or Brick Life to jump into Expeditions. Instead, you can get into the action directly from either game using a Battle Bus station. You can also access it directly in the Discover menu. You'll need to enroll in the Supernova Academy to master astounding powers, squad up with your friends, other players, and participate in 4-player co-op missions. You'll have different missions to complete, introducing new locations such as Utopia City, Spire Excavation Site, and Busted Bridge. That's not all. 2 new maps will be available in the future. You can choose from the new hero classes, Shadow Caller, the Hunter, and Rift Ripper. Reach the pinnacle of power by leveling up each hero class, upgrading unique hero abilities between missions, and finding sweet new gear each mission, which you can use to defeat new enemies. Hang out at Supernova Academy between missions, show off your new gear, upgrade your abilities, and show your Supernova spirit by emoting with fellow players. You can also talk with Supernova Academy NPCs and complete their assignments for rewards like hero XP, gear, and ability points. So that also gave us a link to this page, and we'll go ahead and go over everything on here as well. Here's the description that came for each of the new Expedition hero classes. First, we'll start off with Shadow Caller. Channel the power of chaotic energy by becoming a Shadow Caller. Fly to survey the battlefield from above and swoop in using Command Shadow, which summons a projectile capable of dealing explosive damage and healing allies. If you're looking to escape the heat of battle, you can enter Shadow form to transform into a flock of invulnerable ravens, the perfect getaway vehicle. Shadow Caller's upgrade tree gives you the ability to morph this flexible hero class however you wish, whether that be a damage per second powerhouse or a critical support role. When it comes to the Hunter, they said eyes on the prize. The Hunter is the perfect choice for heroes looking to deal massive damage to a single target. Use the Hunter's grappler to close the gap to an unsuspecting enemy before unleashing the Bullseye Blade. The Bullseye Blade can mark enemies to multiply damage and make attacks more accurate for all players in the mission. Of course, you can't hurt without traps, and the Hunter's trap dodge deals damage while interrupting enemy attacks. When it comes to Rift Rippers, it says they use the power of rifts. Launch rift shards to deal with enemies individually or summon rift crystals for wide range damage. Being in the presence of Rift Crystals will further enhance this class's abilities too, granting increased damage and armor augments to all Rift Rippers. It will also provide smaller buffs to other classes. Let her rip. Rift Rippers can Rift Jump to reach high places, and Rift Dodge to open rifts and escape from danger. Gain hero XP by completing missions and defeating enemies to level up your chosen hero class. There's also a few new weapons. There's dual daggers. Embrace your inner ninja with the dual daggers, a sharp pair of blades that'll help you take down some of Dago's strongest warriors. Its dashing strike can be charged up for up to 4 seconds to let loose a flurry of powerful hits, or you can go for spiral cuts to deal damage to multiple foes at once. There's also a war hammer. LEGO Fortnite's first two-handed melee weapon is the go-to choice for my student looking to minor in the tank role. Capable of handling large groups of enemies with ease, the war hammer packs a punch, albeit a slow one. The hamstand, ground slam, can be charged up for up to 4 seconds to deliver a heavy hitting blow to 10 enemies, and can even be used to dodge enemy attacks. And there's also the plasma pistols. For when melee weapons don't quite pass the test, there are the plasma pistols. Fire from the hip or aim down sights, the choice is yours. Just make sure you don't let your pistols overheat. The sprint spin attack lets you dash forward and perform a spinning motion while repeatedly firing plasma. A great option if you find yourself in a tight spot surrounded by enemies. If your situation's too perilous, escape backwards out of danger while in the air. And it looks like there's also gadgets that you can find. They're also available from vendors. You can equip 3 of these stat boosting tools at the same time. And there's also some new enemy types. We have the Spires. They're sentient. These strange crystal-like beings have spread across different parts of Fortnite. There's also a light demon guard. These fearsome foes are determined to take you down, whether by using their destructive slam punch or their bows, dynamite, and swords. There's also a heavy demon guard. These guards mean business and can give your team a heavy setback with their dual daggers, warhammers, and plasma pistols. There's also a core enemy. One of Dago's lieutenants, Core makes use of the otherworldly powers to leap around the battlefield with tremendous speed. Possessing both melee and ranged weapons and the ability to summon henchmen, don't underestimate this tricky opponent. And there's also Titans, a truly formidable foe. Face Titans with caution and preferably with a team. And there's also the Mask Maker Dago, supervillain. And there's also some Twitch drops. All you have to do is watch someone playing LEGO Fortnite for 30 minutes and you'll get this loading screen, this dorm display decor item, and a supernova street light decor item. We will be streaming on Twitch over the weekend, but yeah, this is going to last until June 23rd. Anyways, when it comes to Odyssey, it says here, since the previous update, spires have appeared in your worlds. Be cautious and start crafting your expedition weapons, as spires will activate in July and spawn expedition enemies. Completing quest awards players new weapons such as dual daggers, hammers, and plasma pistols. In addition, hero classes will be coming to Odyssey in the future. And they also had some bug fixes, where it says, we've resolved an issue where some players would get stunned by enemy attacks for longer than intended. They fixed an issue where spires would not spawn if you spoke to Jones on Star Wars Island in Lost Isles. Now you need to speak to Jones again and spires will spawn on the mainland. Note that spires won't spawn on Star Wars or Lost Isles. The task, Talk to Carl Ruckus, is now progressing correctly. Addressed an issue where the minifigs would stop moving while idle in water, and they also mitigated an issue where some daily quests were reset at the incorrect time. Alright, anyways, we're going to go ahead and start it. So we're going to start off with the Shadow Caller. Yeah, let's go ahead and start off with the Shadow Caller. See, we got an assignment to talk to Jones. Wait, hold on. Before I do that, we got a primary attack, secondary attack. We can also swap primary attack, secondary attack. We also have abilities on the right. Here's Circle. This is for Shadow Caller. Primary attack. Okay, so that was Circle. Here's R1. Turn into some bats. Here's Circle. It's like you shoot bats out of your hands. And you can see the cooldowns for those. So those are what the abilities look like for the Shadow Caller. So after you talk to Jonesy, you have to talk to Killswitch, Light Rider, and Morgan Mist. So that's the first thing you got to do. You got to talk to Jonesy. Then you got to talk to the 3 different heroes. After that, you'll have to talk to Jonesy again. Night Rose and Hope wanted to see you for some reason. It's time to assign a skill point. Assign points to any hero class upgrade. I think we have to go here. Reduce ally cooldowns. So I'm not going to go over each of these, but you pretty much upgrade each of your abilities by going to this little terminal here And we're going to go ahead and buy one of them. Increase energy stack. Let's go ahead and do that one. There we go. Now we finished that objective. Now we have to talk to Superman. There's a lot of different little objectives you have to do here at the Supernova Academy. I'm not going to go through all of them. You'll just have to talk to different heroes around the map. And you can see all of your assignments under assignments. So it looks like for all of the rest of these, we just have to actually play the game. And the way you play it is by going to one of these little blue terminals. Doesn't matter which one. And you can either start the mission or quick play from here. You can also change it. So here we got Newsflash, Random Expert Mission. This one's coming soon. A Friendly Competition. So you can scroll through and select a different one. So there's a lot of different missions to choose from, but we're going to go ahead and do this one for now. If you want to see what the other missions look like, be sure to join us on Twitch. We are going to stream this a little bit later so people can get their free loading screen and decor items. We got to activate 5 relays. It looks like a wrench symbol. Looks like there's one right here. Let's place a marker on it. So here's the relay. Set up comms. Oh, is that all we have to do? Okay, that's all we have to do. Now we just need to find 4 more of them. All right, we got a second relay. Third one. I guess we're going to have to do this solo. My team's not here. There's the 4th one. And here's the 5th one. There we go. And it helped us level up too. Now we have to rescue 5 citizens. I saw there was one here. Oh, that one didn't count. Okay. So that's like the main circle ability right there. Obviously you can take out loads of enemies using it. So I noticed our abilities are a little bit different when we're on the ground compared to when we're in the air. So say if we press X now, it just jumps. Press circle. You'll do this ability as the shadow caller. You press R1, it'll make you fly. And you see the controls on the right. You can land, go down or up. But like I said, you also have like slightly different abilities. So if I were to press double tap X and then use R2, we'll do this ability here. Oh, they're all over here. Okay. You can't just rescue any civilian. They do have to be like specific civilians. So see, when we pull up our map, you see all the ones we need are over here. You see the little symbol here. All right, let's see if we can rescue these guys. Let's see if this counts. Yep, that counted. All right, let's go ahead and rescue the rest of them. So it looks like to rescue all of them, you have to destroy whatever's keeping them trapped. I wish I had some teammates here to help me out. Feels like I'm playing solo at the moment. Alright, so we just rescued the 5th civilian. Now we have to defeat the Titan. I'm gonna have to pull up my map and see where he's at. Oh, here it is right here. So I think my other teammates did leave. I haven't seen them once the entire time. So I think we're actually doing this solo at the moment. Nope, there's the Titan. Oh, shoot. So it's almost like a golem that shoots lasers. Let's see if I got some better weapons. Also, if you die, you will respawn, so it's okay if you die. Alright, we almost got him halfway, people. I'm starting to get used to this Shadow Caller class. Starting to get a hang of it, people. He's almost dead. And we actually did this solo. And he did count as a boss. Oh, was that it? I think we did it. We did that whole mission solo. So we just had to activate some relays, rescue 5 civilians, and then kill a Titan. And that's sort of what one of the missions looked like. This one was the one that was on the bridge. And yeah, I think this mission's over. It says mission's about to end in 10 seconds. So that was our first expedition. And unfortunately, we had to do it solo. I liked it. I'm kind of curious to see what the heroes look like when you have them fully maxed out, though. Looks like we leveled up a lot. We're already level 6. It probably took me like 20-30 minutes. But now that I know what I'm doing, probably be able to complete it a lot faster than that. But yeah, just wanted to show you all what the new LEGO Expeditions looked like. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Again, we're going to be streaming it on Twitch all throughout the week and over the weekend. So if you want to get that free decor and free loading screen, be sure to check us out on Twitch. But yeah, that's everything that was in today's update. Let me know what you think about the update in the comments below. Hope y'all found the video useful, and thanks for watching.